Hey, what's up, guys? Pasebola here. We are now in this third game of this March 25th, 2022 NBA Game Day. This is Golden State Warriors with a record of 48 and 25, taking on the home team Atlanta Hawks, displaying a record of 36 and 37. The game will be at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. That's going to be 7:30 a.m. here in Manila. I'm just inviting everyone who have not subscribed yet to our YouTube account or YouTube channel, Pasay Baller. Please click on the subscribe button below. At the same time, hit on the bell logo. That way, automatically, you guys will be receiving notifications whenever new videos are uploaded. All right. Well, let's take a look at the standings first of both teams. Starting with Golden State Warriors, they are at number 3 in the Western Conference. For their last 10 games, they have won 5 games, so they're doing decent. Approaching this game, they're coming off a win as well, so that they're actually looking good. They actually defeated Miami Heat, by the way, the number 1 team in the East. While for Atlanta Hawks, they are at number 10 in the Eastern Conference. They're holding on to that last spot that can actually allow them to make it to that mini tournament. So the games would be very important for them for sure. For their last 10 games, they have won 5, so they're also doing decent. It's just that approaching this game, they're coming off a loss. All right, so on this game, Atlanta Hawks would be having the home court advantage. In terms of momentum, though, I know they have the same number of wins for the last 10 games, but I gotta give a slight advantage to Golden State Warriors because that win over call this Miami Heat should have given them a lot of momentum and should have given them a lot of confidence approaching this game. Not only that, the loss that Atlanta Hawks just had is coming off Detroit Pistons, and we know Detroit Pistons is one of those already eliminated teams in the league, but again, they got blown out by Detroit. In terms of fatigue, well, both teams actually had a rest day yesterday. So let's just go ahead and take a look at the injury list for both teams. For Atlanta Hawks, there's just one, and that's John Collins. Again, for Atlanta Hawks, they only have one player out, and that is John Collins. For their opponent, Golden State Warriors, I see 3 players down here. Of course, their main man, Stephen Curry, their big, James Wiseman, and Andrew, both of which, by the way, are out, while Andre Iguodala is actually listed as questionable. All right, so 2 players out, Wiseman and Curry, while we have Andre Iguodala tagged as questionable. All right, so let's take a look at the the spread. It opened up with minus 2.5 for the home team, Atlanta Hawks. And as we speak, it remains the same, minus 2.5 for the Hawks. All right. Well, it's very interesting on what happened on the games of these two teams, right? Atlanta Hawks, they lost to Detroit Pistons, and not only did they actually lose to Detroit Pistons, they got blown out. They lost by 21 freaking points. And Atlanta Hawks, man, it seems like they can't beat Detroit. That's not the first time that Detroit Pistons actually defeated Atlanta. Now, if you take a look at Golden State Warriors, man, they were in a struggle, but man, they got a win over Miami Heat, the number 1 team in the Eastern Conference. So again, just like what I was saying earlier, that that should have catapulted their confidence and their momentum coming onto this game. Of course, when you talk about Atlanta Hawks, the first person who would come into your head would be Trae Young. Now, I'm looking at Trae Young and the damage that he could possibly do against Golden State Warriors. Of course, there would be a lot of damage, but I'm looking at Golden State. Seems like they would have, they would have people who can actually minimize the damage that I've been talking about. I'm looking at Gary Payton, who can actually be be some sort of a pesky guy on Trae Young. And if they actually need someone who can actually cover and challenge the shots of Trae Young, perhaps they can put Wiggins, the All-Star Wiggins, right? Again, those are just my opinions and my ideas. Of course, Steve Kerr for sure would have better ideas than I. Yeah, I'm not really sure as to how you guys look at this, but I'm gonna actually take Golden State Warriors on this and take that plus 2.5. I really don't feel like Atlanta Hawks have that momentum at these days or at this moment, especially bumping into Golden State Warriors, who I believe got enough to actually get that W, or if not, at least cover the spread of that plus 2.5. So my pick on this one would be Golden State Warriors plus 2.5. I expect Jordan Poole to do the same thing, to step up and to score the same way with Klay Thompson. They do understand that Curry is out and Curry will still be out, so they shouldn't really take their foot out of the gas. Golden State plus 2.5. Peace out, pass I love, and God bless.